Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Last time we finished up Mario Zone, and in this episode, we're going to the ever so spooky Pumpkin Zone. Sadly with no rap music, because the Game Boy could not handle such sick beats that were present inside of Sonic Adventure 2. Although they do make this horror zone pretty unique all of its own, if you could not tell already, by the base Goomba enemies, basically being Jason masks with knives in their heads. Yes, this is something that I wish that a lot of the horror levels or the haunted levels inside of Mario games would do. Use more enemy designs besides just boos and dry bones, because honestly that just gets stale after a while when you see your, like, 70th dry bone and another big boo. I mean, boos are nice and all, and boos are actually inside of this game, and we're going to be seeing them inside these levels, but I still want more of the enemy variety like we end up getting inside of this stage. See, there's a little boos right there, with their sprites looking like they were taken right out of Super Mario World. Pretty much that's this game in a nutshell. Most of the sprites are taken from Super Mario World, only just scaled down and put into monochrome because, you know, the Game Boy didn't have the color version until, when did the Game Boy Color come out? I want to say 94 is when it came out. So, yeah, but that being said, there is actually a way that you can up the graphics on this if you have a physical cartridge of the game. If you have, I believe, either the Super Game Boy or the Game Boy Player for the SNES or the Nintendo GameCube in terms of the Game Boy Player, there is, whenever you plug in the physical cartridges of the game, it'll add a little bit more emphasis onto Mario, and the same thing also carries over into the Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, in that they get a different shade, like a lightish brown, which is very helpful. It's very interesting. But let's get ourselves some more lives, shall we? Honestly, this game is really easy once you figure out the timing is just 1 second after you start the game, because you'll always get a 3-up. But let's go on to our next level of Pumpkin Zone, which, yeah, this is definitely a Mario Land game and not a mainstream Mario game. This one takes a lot of tropes and inspiration from actual Japanese horror and monsters. Unfortunately, I don't know too many of the Japanese horror stories because we never really learned about them inside the Japanese class. We knew that they existed, but we never really, you know, went out of our way to learn them. So, let's go down. We got ghosts, we got one-eyed Oni monsters, and sooner or later, we should have one other monster, I believe. But I want this bell right now, so give me the bell. I want the bell. There we go. That's always good to get a checkpoint in case you end up dying, even though these levels are relatively short. The same thing carries over into Wario Land, that they have that. But we got some cheap right here, so let's go around them. Luckily, we don't have any Big Berthas in this game. That would be actually terrifying if I saw Big Bertha in this game. I hate Big Bertha. For those that don't know, Big Bertha is a giant fish in the Mario series. So, we got some boos right here. Simply just outmaneuver and outweave them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these two boos in the corner right over here, and then I'm going to look at them right now. Come on, get closer. There we go. And then we're just going to go around them. Yeah, boos are pretty easy to get around, and here's that problem I was saying before about the warp pipes in this side of this game. I just don't like how you have to be super specific with where you jump up inside the warp pipes. See, I mean, look at this. You have to be extremely specific. That's not fun. But let us spin and jump, get ourselves the Fire Flower, and become the Sultan of Mario Land. And while we're at it, why don't I go and get this life right here. The invisible block. Inch forward, and there we go. Because I totally need more than 22 lives. Actually, yes, I will be needing all these lives by the end of this project, because, spoiler alert, there's going to be a point inside this game that is very ridiculous in terms of difficulty. But, for right now, let's run like madmen. Which is why I totally shouldn't have killed that one monster, because I could have gotten enough to, you know, get a life, but I'll just have to settle for 2. Right? But there's the goal. If you go to the top, you can get to the bell, but I felt like I did not need to do that. I think you also need the carrot, as I've just discovered. It's just a carrot. Anyway, this stage is actually special in that there are 2 exits inside it, and it has ghost Goombas that are invulnerable. Why have we not seen the return of the ghost Goombas? Is this because it's not a Miyamoto game? I mean, come on. Ghost Goombas? It's actually pretty cool. And they're invincible, so you just have to dodge them. Anyway, there are 2 exits to this stage, one in an upper path and one in a lower path, similar to how Boo houses are inside of other Mario games. One of them will lead you to a secret level. That is the upper path. We're not going to be doing the secret level inside this project, and not going to be doing really all the secret levels in this project in general, simply because I just want to get through the game one at a time. They do count towards 100% if you're going for that, but I'm not going for 100% inside Mario Land 2. So, yeah. That being said, this is pretty cool. It's pretty much the background graphics for an actual Boo house inside of Super Mario Land, but right here, I think I screw up. Don't do what I'm doing. Go the opposite way when you're starting this off, because there won't be an invisible block, and unfortunately, I screwed up, so I can't reach up there now. So that's why I end up ducking like that. Start from where the pipe is and then go left, and you'll be able to do everything that you need to do. Anyway, don't worry about jumping when these blocks aren't here, because they're still solid. It's just, oh, you can't see the blocks, so you're making a leap of faith. Not really, Mario Land. Not really. No, stupid Boo. But if we go forward, if you're flying right there, you'll end up to the upper path, which will take you to the other exit. For this one, here's the exit that we're going to be taking that actually allows you to speed through the level. The other reason why I'm not doing too many hidden levels inside this game, per se, is because, unfortunately, you'd have to go through the entire stage all over again, which is annoying. Believe me, it's very annoying when you have to go through the entire stage again. But it's not too bad, I suppose. But let's jump on what I'm going to assume are leeches, because those look like leeches. I'm sorry. Anyway, down here, we got a Boo and some fire. Spooky fire. Luckily, I have my mushroom. And lovely coins. So many coins. So many coins. Right. And a life right there for you if you need it. So that makes 25 right now. We're not going to be maxing out on lives inside this project, unfortunately. I would love if I could, but you're going to laugh at what happens to me that prevents me from maxing out on lives. But let's get the coins. I apologize also if I sound a little bit sick. I think I'm starting to get some allergy problems. Ooh, carrot. Perfect. Give me my carrot. Still going to call it a super carrot, though, because I like super carrot a lot more. Oh, Bunny Mario, if only you could return one day instead of the constant Tanuki suit. I mean, then again, the P-Wing returned as well inside the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and P-Wing was fun. Right, so just run through here, you'll be fine. What I'm not showing off is you actually can jump on the brooms. You can jump on them, so don't worry about it. And that kind of gimped me with the slowdown. Now, right here, there are some warp pipes that you can go down, and one of them will actually lead you to a money bag. So you have to just find the right one, which should be this one. And we got Jason Goombas. Unfortunately, something's going to happen, and I think you can tell. I die. Go me. So, let's just go to the last area of Pumpkin Zone right now. And here I'm just going, okay, can I just jump on these? Nope, I can't. Instead, I just run into the evil broom. Huh. So this is what happens when Yensid's brooms decide to go on a rampage. They kill you. Just by touching you. Oh, Mario, you should have Mickey's hat. And there, you can jump on the brooms. So that was a discovery I discovered inside this playthrough. Just because I end up playing through the game beforehand usually doesn't mean I know everything about the game. Anyway, we have 67 enemies now once we get to a full 100, because I don't think I've explained this yet. If you kill 100 enemies, a star will actually appear every time you kill 100 enemies. So it's very beneficial to actually, go out of your way to kill the enemies if you need to get through an area. Unfortunately, I don't think I show that off too much in this project because I don't think I kill too many enemies. Anyway, kill all the Jason Goombas, and you can go up the pipes and reveal hidden little secrets, which is always nice. So we have a money bag right there. a fire flower so we can become the Sultan of Mario Land again. Go through this one if it lets me. Okay, fine, I won't go through it. Nope, I'm going through this one. Just regular invisible blocks. And here's the exit so we can go through this one. Alright, so let's go now to where the boss of this little pumpkin zone is. And I have to say, Pumpkin Zone's boss is probably the easiest one out of them all. What is it? It's a witch! Just jump on her. She will disappear each time, and she will never usually end up putting the pot that you were standing on as being the one to go up. She is probably what I consider to be the easiest boss inside of all of Mario Land 2. And that's saying something. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to Macro Zone.